Hello, my name is Darwin Dunham. Welcome to my presentation on an ethical dilemma in criminal justice. So the problem statement that we're presented with is you are a new police officer out to lunch with a senior partner at a local cafe. When it's time to pay the bill, your partner waves to the manager or owner, and the manager tells the waitress it's okay, nothing is wrong, nothing is owed because they're out protecting us every day. What is ethics? Ethics is knowing right from wrong and choosing to do what is right. It's aligning behavior and decision making with a moral set of core values. I've included a set of values. It's not exhaustive in any way, but it's honesty, telling the truth or being trustworthy, respect for persons, compassion, modesty, practical wisdom. That would be like prudence, knowing what to do in a particular situation, responsibility, loyalty and commitment, sense of justice, and beneficence and non-malfeasance. Just means do good and do no harm by action or inaction. So what is police ethics? Police ethics is the obligation and commitment necessary to uphold moral code essential to policing. And then another list of values that are important to law enforcement are prudence, trust, or honesty, a servant mentality, not being self-serving, courage, intellectual honesty. It just means knowing what you know and what you don't know, and being able to admit when you're wrong. And responsibility, taking responsibility for mistakes and being responsible. Police officers are highly visible representatives of the community, are in direct contact with the public, and are supposed to provide a sense of security, and not supposed to act in a way that is unethical and or unlawful. So when they do that, they are abusing the trust placed upon them, and the public feels less safe. Corruption is abuse of one's authority or power over others for personal gain. Conducting oneself in an unethical, unprofessional manner is, first of all, it's not in accordance with moral values, but it's also could be considered illegal activity. In some cases, accepting bribes and that sort of thing is absolutely illegal. Other forms of corruption could be extortion, or actually stealing. If you were to take something from a shop owner, even if it's a cup of coffee, you're basically stealing from that business. It is, a form of corruption, even though it might seem like it's no big deal. you're causing harm to law-abiding citizens, or or victimizing them again. So what does it mean to have integrity? A person with integrity adheres to moral values and principles in the pursuit of their goals. A police officer having integrity will consistently demonstrate qualities of character that unmistakably display the objectives of their job being in law enforcement. Professionalism in law enforcement means adhering to standards and ethics as required for being in law enforcement. Having a certain appearance, being well-groomed, well-dressed, being able to communicate in a professional manner, whether it's verbal or written, having necessary knowledge in order to do your job, knowledge of procedural, criminal law, penal code, job-specific knowledge, and being up to speed on the current technologies, having the current skill set by keeping up with education and training. So to revisit the initial problem statement, you're a new police officer out to lunch with a senior partner at a local cafe, and when it comes time to pay the bill, your partner waves to the owner and the manager waves to the waitress saying nothing is owed because they're out there protecting us every day. So what would I do in this case? First of all, I would not leave without paying. I'd also make sure that the owner did not feel threatened or harassed in any way or intimidated. If he did, I would ask if he wanted to file a complaint, and then I would take it from there. If not, I would, after paying, I would go ahead and leave, and then firmly discuss or let my partner know that I'll be paying for my meals from now on. Not to be disrespectful, if I was newly on the job, I would make sure that I was respectful, but I would be stern. Make sure that he knew that, it wasn't okay with me. But I would also be looking for what my partner does in the future. Is this a one-time or a one-off occurrence? Is there a pattern of conduct that looks like it's a routine type of behavior? Is it escalating? Is there other corrupt behavior that's I'm noticing? And if there is, then I have a responsibility to report that. But some considerations is I would try to be non-maleficent and have respect for persons as well. I don't want to ruin someone's career over a single incident. So I would want to give my partner a chance for redemption. I'd talk to him and see, you know, what's really going on there. But I also have a duty to myself and to my family. So in this particular situation, even though it's small, it is a form of corruption. And if there was more going on, then I would have to report it. But another consideration there as well is what is the culture of that particular local precinct, because if it is embedded in the culture that this is the way things are and this is how we do things, then I might consider other options such as use of the whistleblower policy and file a report anonymously. But if I didn't see that and it looked like, the rest of the people in the precinct, well, my supervisor in particular, was approachable, then I would approach him in confidence and ask the question, is this the way we do things? Is this type of behavior okay, or should I be concerned? And then take it from there. And this is a list of my references. And I thank you for watching this presentation. My email address is dwdunham@utica.edu. Thank you.